Friends, question number 20 is the value of integral 0 to 4 modulus of x minus 1 dx. Now, modulus is one idea which people are a little scared of. We don't regularly use in the board exam, so people find it difficult to have a clear cut thinking about it. Let's understand modulus of x first. Modulus of x means it can be written as a minus x if value of x is less than 0. It will be written as x if value of x is greater than or equal to 0. That means what I am doing here is, see, value of x less than 0 matlab x can be minus 2, minus 3 or something like this. To keep it positive, what we did is we just multiplied with minus. So in both the cases, whether it is less than 0 or greater than or equal to 0, we are still getting a positive value. So we need to do the same thing with modulus of x minus 1 also. So what we'll be doing here is, let me write and then I'll explain you. This can be written as minus of x minus 1 if x is less than 1, and it will be written as x minus 1 if x is greater than or equal to 1. Let us understand this in little detail. Take value of x equal to say 0. So what will be 0 minus 1? 0 minus will be minus 1, but this minus outside make minus and minus plus, right? So what we get here is we get positive value. Now if you take value of x, any value bigger than 1, say you take value of x say to be equal to 3, 3 minus 1 will be 2, positive value. So we are trying to keep positive value by splitting modulus of x minus 1 or breaking x minus 1 at 1, and we are just trying to keep both the parts positive. That's the basic idea you need to have to be able to solve such question. My question here is integration of 0 to 4 modulus of x minus 1 dx. So what we'll do here is I'll just break this integral at 1. 0 to 1 I write minus x minus 1, and for the second part 1 to 4 I keep it x minus 1. So what happened here is both the part is still positive. You take any value between 0 and 1, say 0.5 minus 1, which is minus 0.5, but outside there is minus, will make it positive, right? So idea is to keep it positive in both the parts. Now integration is not difficult, we just keep minus outside. Integration of x minus 1 dx is what we need to do, and integration of x minus 1 dx is what we need to do. I'll just keep simply integration of x minus 1 as x minus 1 the whole square by 2. Is it okay? Minus we still keep it outside, 0 to 1, x minus 1 the whole square by 2, 1 to 4. We just substitute value of x as 1, upper limit minus lower limit. 1 minus 1 will give me 0, minus, if I put value of x as 0, 0 minus 1 will be minus 1, the whole square will be 1 only, so I get minus 1 by 2, plus put value of x as 4, 4 minus 1 will give me 3, 3 square is 9, so I get 9 by 2. If I put value of x as 1, 1 minus 1 will be 0, so the second part will be 0. But observe this minus and minus will make it plus, so I get half plus 9 by 2, which will give me 10 by 2, which is nothing but equal to 5. So 5 here, observe, is your option number B. So answer here is clearly, we get answer as option number B. Very simple question. Only thing is the idea of modulus must be very much clear to you. Let's go to the next question. Again an integration question, but lot of time people when see this type of question they don't think of integration. So what you need to remember here is, do you remember what is integration of 0 to 1 fx dx formula? This was nothing but limit n tends to infinity 1 by n summation of r running from 1 to n f of r by n. Okay. Now more generally how this is given, generally This is given as integration of 0 to k. Suppose instead of 1 we have k, 0 to k f of x dx will be limit n tends to infinity 1 by n summation r running from 1 to k. Okay, so this is f of r by n. So I'll be using this basic concept here, k times n I say. Okay, I'll be using this basic concept to solve this question. You just need to remember what to do here. We have our question here is 1 by n. Observe here we have 2 times n. So we have, I'll just write it down that thing, limit n tends to infinity 1 by n summation r running from 1 to 2n. We have r upon square root of n square plus r square. So what I'll be doing, the first thing is in this part I'll just divide numerator and denominator by n. By doing this, what is happening? I get r upon n, I get square root of n square plus r square. The n goes inside the square root will be n square. So we have limit n tends to infinity as it is, 1 by n as it is, summation r running from 1 to 2n, everything is as it is. Now just observe n square upon n square can be written as 1. So what we get here is, we get limit n tends to infinity 1 by n summation r running from 1 to 2n r upon n square root of 1 plus r by n the whole square. Now one just need to remember that this is nothing but, according to formula, integration of 0 to 2 f of x, right? What is f of x here? If you just observe, you will clearly understand f of x is nothing but x upon under root 1 plus x square dx. Now this is very simple integration question. What to do here is, we just put 1 plus x square equal to t, say. If I differentiate this with respect to x, derivative of 1 will be 0, derivative x square will be 2x, derivative t will be dt by dx. So x and dx, which we have here in the numerator, can be simply written as dt by 2. Okay. Also observe, when value of x is 0, when lower limit is 0, if I put value of x as 0, we get value of t as 1. And when value of x as 2, if I put value of x as 2, 2 square is 4, I get 4 plus 1 5, we get value of t as 5. So my question, which was 0 to 2, turns out to be 0 to 5, 1 upon under root t, and dx was written as, now x dx is written as dt by 2. Again, simple integration question, 0 to 5, keep it as it is, 1 by 2 root t. Remember, derivative of root t is 1 by 2 root t. So integration of 1 by 2 root t have to be simply root t 0 to 5. Substitute upper limit minus lower limit. Sorry, this is actually 1 here. This is 1. So we get root 5 minus 1 as my answer, and this is root 5 minus 1 here is nothing but option number B. So answer is option B is your final answer, root 5 minus 1. Again, very easy question, but this concept what we have discussed here in the beginning, this idea need to be remembered very nicely, that integration of 0 to k f of x dx is nothing but limit n tends to infinity 1 by n summation of r running from 1 to kn f of rn can be replaced as 0 to k f of x dx. So easy question, but just you should recall that concept in the exam very nicely. Next question is from trigonometry. The length A is given, length B is given, angle A is given 60 degree, and we want to find C is the root of which of the equation. So only thing which you need to remember to be able to solve this question is formula for cos A. Do you remember what is the formula for cos A? B square plus C square minus A square upon 2BC. Now in this we know the value of A to be 60 degree, value of B is given to me as 3, C is not known to me, and value of A is 4. We just use this basic information to solve the question. That's it. Cos 60 is half. We get 9 plus C square minus 16 upon 2 into 3C, because I want to cancel this 2 on the side. This 3C I take on other side. What we get? We get 3C as 9 minus 16 will be minus 7. So we get C square minus 7. So therefore finally we get C square, this 3C on other side, we get minus 3C minus 7 equal to 0. This is one of my option. Observe, this is C square minus 3C minus 7. C square minus 3C minus 7, which is nothing but my option number A. Very simple, short, sweet question. Once you get this kind of question, you should feel very lucky. Next question, again very easy matrices question. By looking at the option only, at times you can guess that two of the things may not materialize. So option number, the question says if matrix A is AB, matrix B is minus B minus A, matrix C is A minus A, then is A equal to minus A? No, that will not be equal to minus A. So we are left with option B, A plus B will be equal to A minus B. So since the sign are different, this also does not look very good prospect to it. So we just observe that what can happen here. Okay, so is there possibility of AC equal to BC? Let's check what will happen when I do AC equal to BC. So LHS here is A into C, which is matrix AB multiplied with matrix A minus A, which will be simply A square minus AB. Let's check RHS. BC, what is happening in BC? BC we have minus B minus A multiplied with A minus A. So what will happen here? We get minus AB, minus and minus will be plus A square, but this is same as A square minus AB. We get A square minus AB. So from star and say double star, both are equal. So therefore LHS equal to RHS. We get LHS equal to RHS. Therefore option C is the correct option, AC equal to BC. So we get final answer. We get answer as option number C. Next question. Very easy logic question. Again we have P or Q or negation of P. We want to find whether it is tautology, contradiction, both though not possible, none of the above can be. So we just need to prepare truth table. We have column of P, column of Q, P or Q. We have also prepare negation P. We will prepare P or Q or negation P column. And now this is very easy. Everybody know true, true, false, false. We have true, false, or we have false or false, false. Everything else is true. Negation P will give me false, false, true, true. Finally I want to see the relation between P or Q, negation P, and the relation is OR. So true or false is true, true or false is true, 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 true. All values are true. So answer is option number A, tautology. Okay, less than 1 minute question. Answer is option number A. Fine. Next question. We have our next question coming from vector. If A plus B plus C is 0 and magnitude of A is 1, magnitude of B is 1, magnitude of C is root 3, then we want to find value of A and B. Okay, value of A and B. So what I'll do is A plus B plus C equal to 0. A plus B on one side, minus C on other side. You should ask why we have done this. Because I want to find angle between A and B, so I kept A and B in LHS, everything else in RHS. Suppose in the question, if I want to find A angle between A and C, so what I'll do, keep A and C LHS and take B and RHS, minus B ho jayega, right? So this is basic thing. We take self product, means we take dot product A plus B dot A plus B minus C dot minus C, and we get the answer. We get A square, we get a dot b plus b dot a plus b square c square. Now in vector, dot product is commutative, that means a square a dot b dot a can be written as 2 times a dot b plus b square equal to c square. So I'm just keeping one more time this a dot b formula. Recall magnitude a magnitude b cos theta plus b square equal to c square. We just substitute the value. You just observe value of a is 1, b is 1, c is root 3. Just substitute this value. So we get 1 square 1 into 1 cos theta plus 1 square, c is root 3 the whole square. So we get 1 plus 2 cos theta plus 1 equal to 3. We get 2 cos theta, we get 3 minus 2, we get 1. We get 2 cos theta equal to 1 gives cos theta equal to half. But remember, half is nothing but cos 60, right? Or you can say cos pi by 3. So what I got here is I got cos theta equal to cos pi by 3 gives rise to theta is equal to pi by 3. If theta is equal to pi by 3, let's check whether we have this as the option. Option number B, theta is pi by 3 is the correct answer. So we get answer as option number B. So some of the question in exams are very easy, short questions. Some question take a lot of time. You need to make sure that this very short and sweet questions which can be solved in less than a minute. You should attempt those questions first quickly. Go through the entire 50 questions, attempt those questions, and when that you finish around, say, out of 90 minutes, say 60 minutes is over, then you should try and focus for lengthy questions or the difficult questions. That's the basic mantra which you should remember to be able to complete 50 questions in 90 minutes. That's very important technique to learn. That technique you can learn only by practicing such things at home.